Bruno the Baker by Lars Klinting. Who is that knocking on Bruno's window? It's Felix. He has a present for Bruno. Today is Bruno's birthday. Bruno loves Felix's flowers. He wonders if Felix would like to stay for some birthday cake. Well, first we have to make it. Here is Bruno's kitchen. He has lots of pots and pans. Bruno's grandma gave them to him. She was a good cook. What are Bruno and Felix looking for? Aha! Felix found it. Grandma's cookbook. Bruno and Felix check the cupboard to see if they have all the ingredients for the cake recipe. They do. Now it's time to get started. First, Bruno melts the butter in a pan. Next, he takes out the breadcrumbs, a basting brush, and cake pan. Bruno brushes the inside of the cake pan with some of the melted butter. Then Felix pours some breadcrumbs into the pan and shakes it so that the breadcrumbs stick to the butter. Bruno turns on the oven. Now it's time to take out the sugar, eggs, and Bruno's favorite old bowl. Bruno cracks the eggs into the bowl. Felix is a good helper. He adds the sugar. After Bruno stirs together the sugar and eggs, he takes out the electric mixer. He beats the eggs and sugar until they are fluffy and almost white. Bruno loves this part. Felix thinks it's too noisy. Bruno is now ready to mix the baking soda, confectioner's sugar, and flour. He blends them together in a small bowl. Felix sets aside the mixing spoon and the milk. Bruno pours the milk and the rest of the melted butter into the big bowl with the egg and sugar mixture. Then Felix adds the contents of the small bowl. Bruno follows the recipe directions carefully. The kitchen is getting a little messy, but that's okay. After Bruno and Felix blend the mixture well, they pour the batter into the cake pan. The best part of making a cake is licking the bowl. Felix does this very well. The cake is ready to bake in the oven. Bruno wears his oven mitts so that he won't get burned. Felix sets the cake timer. Then Bruno and Felix sit in front of the oven. The oven has a glass window and a light so they can watch the cake bake. Pretty soon the kitchen is warm and cozy. After sitting for a while, Bruno and Felix decide to clean up. "Look at the mess we made. We better get to work," says Bruno. Bruno and Felix wash the dishes while the cake is baking. The kitchen is soon tidy again. The cake is done. Bruno takes it out of the oven and lets it cool for a little while. After it cools, Felix covers the cake with a doily and places a large plate on top of the doily. Then Bruno slips one hand under the cake pan and holds on to the top as he flips the cake over. Abracadabra. Bruno wiggles the pan a bit and it comes off. And just look at that cake. It's perfect. Now Bruno and Felix take out a tablecloth, a pitcher of juice, 2 glasses, 2 plates, 2 napkins, and a knife to cut the cake. Ding dong! Just as they finish setting the table, the doorbell rings. Who can that be? Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Bruno. Hurry, Felix, we'll need more plates and glasses, says Bruno. Bruno is happy that his friends have arrived just in time for cake. Everyone agrees that the birthday cake is delicious. Bruno couldn't have done it without his little buddy Felix. What do you think Bruno gets as a present? A beautiful new mixing bowl. Bruno the baker.